Today I'm going to be talking about the pros and cons of living in Waterbury, Connecticut. Waterbury, Connecticut keeps increasing in price, so a lot of things have been changing in Waterbury, Connecticut. Rents have increased, price have increased, seems to be going up. Even taxes have gone up. They went up significantly, $1,000 to $2,000 per house. That's what I've been seeing. But let's wait no further. Let's get right into the video. The first pro of living in Waterbury, Connecticut is affordable housing. Waterbury is probably the most affordable city in all of Connecticut. If it's not the most affordable city, then it has to be one of the most affordable cities. Right now, you can find a single family somewhere from between $250,000 to $300,000, and you can find a multifamily anywhere from $300,000 to $400,000. This is extremely affordable, especially for Connecticut, especially for being an hour and 30 minutes away from New York City. However, I gotta be honest with you, prices are gonna continue to increase in Waterbury, Connecticut. There was actually just an article published that one of the cities that has seen the most price increases is Waterbury, Connecticut. So be very careful. If you're thinking about buying, then you should go ahead and buy right now in Waterbury, Connecticut, because prices will continue to increase and you might be priced out of the market if you continue to wait. A big con with Waterbury, Connecticut is the economic challenges. Waterbury, Connecticut has a lot of areas where there's a lot of poverty. You also see a lot of drugs in Waterbury, Connecticut. All you have to do is pay attention to the news and you'll see that there's a lot of crime associated with poverty in Waterbury, Connecticut. And the biggest issue about the poverty is that it's widespread in Waterbury, Connecticut. There's areas in Waterbury where there is no poverty. There's also a lot of areas in Waterbury where you can just drive around and you see that there is a lack of money and a lack of the city putting funds into its own city. All you have to do is drive around and you see this. A big pro of Waterbury, Connecticut is its parks and also the hospital. Waterbury has a lot of parks, very nice parks that you can go with your family and spend time on the weekend and be very comfortable and have a good time. The other big pro of Waterbury is a hospital. There's a huge hospital there. Really helps improve the lives of those in Waterbury, Connecticut, because they don't have to go all the way to Hartford to go to a hospital. They can just go right there, 5 to 10 minute drive, and have very good hospital care. A big con with Waterbury, Connecticut is the traffic in Waterbury, Connecticut. In the city itself, since there's so many people, there's so many multifamilies in Waterbury, Connecticut, the traffic is bad. Not only that, there's starting to be traffic on the highways. This is because so many people are also moving to Waterbury, Connecticut, which is causing there to be traffic on the highways. Not only that, the people that are moving to Waterbury, Connecticut work in construction. They work as plumbers, carpenters, electricians. These people have a lot of cars. These people have businesses, and these people are always driving, which means that the houses are filled with cars. Not only that, there's more people on the highways because these people are always working, which causes there to be more traffic in the city and also on the 95. A big pro with Waterbury, Connecticut is that it's close to New York City. Not only that, it's also close to Hartford. This is important because this means that there is good job opportunity. Maybe there's not good job opportunity in Waterbury, but if you want a good job as a lawyer, doctor, as electrician, then you can go to Hartford or you can go to New York. There's also a lot of cities surrounding Waterbury, Connecticut that are very expensive. For example, there's Monroe, Trumbull. So if you work as a contractor, you can go work in those areas. If you work as a doctor, like I mentioned, you can go to Hartford, you can go to New Haven, and all these places are less than an hour away. And if you're willing to drive an hour and 30 minutes, then you also have New York City, which is one of the cities with the most jobs. So the location of Waterbury, Connecticut is very good. It's very central. You can really go anywhere and it's not that far away. A con with Waterbury, Connecticut is the public transportation. Now, my biggest issue with the public transportation is the train. The train is not that active and it goes from Waterbury to Bridgeport, and I think that there should be a train from Waterbury at least to Norwalk, but that's just my personal opinion. One thing that nobody can argue is that the public transportation is always filled to the top. This is an issue because if you're gonna need public transportation and you're going shopping and let's say you get groceries, a lot of times there's no place to put your groceries. So you either gotta put them on the floor next to your feet or carry them instead of just being able to put them to your side. I believe that the city should invest in their public transportation because obviously there's a big demand for better or more public transportation. Another pro, and I already mentioned this, is the parks. If you like hiking, you can go to New Haven which has one of the best hike trails. There's also a lot of places around that have great hike trails. This is because you're surrounded by cities that are not really like major cities. They're just like towns that you can go to, and a lot of these towns have some of the best trails to go work out or go hike. And if you have a dog, then it's also a great opportunity to go work out and have your dog active. A big con with Waterbury, Connecticut is the education system. The schools are not good. There is a school that is good, but my biggest issue with that school is that it's a lottery. You don't know if you're gonna get in or not. Most people don't want to take those chances, and that's why I think that Waterbury's Connecticut education system is not good, because going to the good school is not guaranteed, and the other school doesn't offer the same level of education that other schools in Connecticut offer. Another pro with Waterbury, Connecticut is the dining options. There's Brazilian food, there's Italian food, there's Puerto Rican food, there's Mexican food, there's all types of food in Waterbury, Connecticut. So if you're someone that loves to go out and eat and loves to go out and try different cultures' food, then Waterbury, Connecticut is a great place for you to live. The final con that I'm going to talk about, and this is a big one, is the weather. And this is one of the biggest drawbacks, because since you're closer to Canada, the weather is always more severe. It's always hotter in Waterbury, Connecticut, and it's always colder when it's cold in Waterbury, Connecticut. This is a con for most people, but if you don't care about the weather, then this shouldn't be that big of an issue for you. Thank you for watching this video where I talked about the pros and cons of living in Waterbury, Connecticut. And if you're thinking about buying a home or an investment property in Waterbury, Connecticut, let me know. I can help you. And like always, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.